Hey viewers, welcome to another edition of Random Replays. Today we're doing a little replay from Lux, and Lux is in a team with, well, no tanks, only Mundo as kind of a tanky character. I guess he can be considered a tank by some. And then, well, 4 carries basically, 3 of which are well, normal damage, I would say, physical. And no jungler, so probably low ELO, I don't really know, I have to say. But it's supposed to be a really good game, so we'll have to see. The enemy team then has a Singed, which is kind of like the Mundo. Not a real tank, but still very tanky. And then they have Xin Zhao, who's just like Gangplank, relatively tanky, and they have 2 carries, both of which are, well, pretty good, and they can be both AP, they can also be AD, or at least Kog'Maw can. Don't think you can actually build Katarina AD, doesn't seem to be a valid build. So we are going to watch some action here on bottom lane. And they are actually going to get a kill here. Very nice. But that's what you get when you have a lot of carries on your team. If you get 3 of them in the same lane, then yeah, there's a lot of damage coming the opponent's way. And we're going back to middle, just in time to reach the minions. So taking the Lucent Singularity first, which is the one where you shoot a ball of light or something, I don't know what it's called. But people around it get slowed, or well, enemies around it get slowed, and then you can detonate it for some damage, but the damage isn't really that high, and the slow is pretty significant, especially at higher levels. I do like the light binding a little bit better as a first skill, but I guess both of them are pretty good. Light binding is the one where you snare 2 of your opponents if they're, oh well, it's a skill shot, so you have to hit both of them with a skill shot. And at the moment she's looking somewhere else, probably here, but yeah. So we are currently 1-1. The green team is a little behind because, well, they gave up first blood, but now they are ahead again. And there's the light binding. So light binding actually snares the target in place, and it makes it easier to hit a few auto attacks, plus your Lucent Singularity, and eventually your Finalis Funculum, whatever, your laser beam. Why is there... yeah, no, well, never mind. Doesn't seem to be an English name, but it's okay. And the rest is all English, so I have no idea. So for now we're seeing just some minion killing going on. And yeah, Kog'Maw, he is pushing the lane quite a bit, which is no problem if you have no jungler on the enemy team. But I guess he's not winning that much by creep kills. No, he only has 1 more. And yeah, that's not really good enough. Okay, I would have chosen to actually get the 2 minion kills here instead of doing some random damage on Kog'Maw. But yeah, that's okay. Getting these 3, but Yeah, I guess I'm just more focused on actually farming, and yeah, this Lux is more focused on doing damage on the opponents. Both of which are valid strategies, don't get me wrong, but you you prefer one of them normally. So you either go for the one or for the other. You cannot do both, of course, because you can only spend your mana in one place. And I like to just get as many minions as I can, because minions are gold. Gold is items, and items mean more mana, more AP, or more damage in general, more health, things like that. So whatever I need, I can get from taking out the minions, and of course this is a really good one. Very nice. So I have no idea what Kog'Maw was doing there. He knew that, or he should know, that Lux had teleport. And even if he didn't, if you see someone come in with teleport and you're Kog'Maw, then you should run at low health. And you should slow them by using the Void Ooze exactly over the place where they are teleporting to, and then you should be fine. But in this case... Oh wow. Actually just caught the laser beam, but... yeah. Very nice. Of course it's very nice, it's a kill. And I think the bottom team would have had it anyway, because there's no way anyone could run from there, especially with the ward here. So harassing the opponent seems to be very useful here. Kog'Maw, of course, is one of the many carries in this game, and people like to play carries, that's why there are a lot of carries. But carries normally have very low health and are very fragile, especially in the beginning of the game. And as you can see, Kog'Maw is building well, 100 health, and for the rest has nothing to prevent from being killed by harassment. So the opponents are taking revenge for their bad start here. And minion kill wise, Vayne is doing very well for being in a dual lane. And Lux is doing okay, I guess, not as good as Kog'Maw. Even though she has been controlling the lane consistently, she's just been missing a lot of last hits. And a lot of unnecessary last hits. I mean, why would you blow up this thing, for example? Lucent Singularity? Yeah. There was no reason to blow it up. You want to have lane control. You want to be able to farm without the enemy interfering. And with Kog'Maw that is a big problem because of his ultimate, which has a huge range. And it seems that this Lux, even though, well, she submitted the replay, which normally means that she's going to do very well this game. Yeah, she doesn't seem to use the character to its full potential. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, where she came from. Where did she come from? I guess she came from here and flashed in or something. So Kog'Maw dies once more. The Katarina, no, she doesn't have a flash. So, I don't know. Well, there's no ward on the map, there's no warnings in the chat. There's... oh, there is a warning on the chat. That top was missing. Oh, that's the one.
Stay positive.
Anyway, yeah, sorry about that. I was just wondering where this Katarina came from and why she didn't see him. I mean, I'm not paying attention to the chat or to pings on the map, so normally if there are pings on the map or if there's a warning in the chat, I won't see it because I'm actually paying attention to the minimap and paying attention to what decisions they make and trying to keep my head with or my mind, I should say, with the story I'm trying to tell here, and trying to make the point of where people are doing great things and where they could have done better things or are completely wrong in doing some things. This, of course, is very good. Harassing someone almost to death because he comes close to you is an excellent thing to do. Yeah, that's what she probably did. She probably used this one skill. I forgot all the names on Katarina's skills. I just bought her last like a week or a week and a half ago. But she has this teleport kind of skill, and if she immediately after that uses her ultimate, then yeah, it's pretty hard to escape from. But still, it's only very short range, so. And she was here somewhere, so she should have seen it coming, or well, yeah, no, I don't know. Something went wrong there, and I lost Lux. There she is. Yeah, this is not useful in the chat. If you say that everyone is missing, then nobody's going to pay attention to it. You have to say what you're missing or where you're missing, and not that everybody is missing like this. Yeah, this Mundo really isn't tanky enough. Yeah. He doesn't have any tank items yet, so that may be the problem. Come on, get him! Get him! Get him! Finally. Yeah, that's why you don't dive turrets low level, because it just doesn't work. It works when you're very tanky or when you have a lot of HP, but normally those criteria aren't really met early game.